Supposing you are developing a questionnaire for your research, or you are someone who usually develops questionnaires using your mind. If you find yourself in this category, then this video is for you. So today we are going to talk about how to develop questionnaires for an academic research. So to develop a questionnaire for an academic research, we should always take notes of this. A questionnaire which is developed for an academic research should always be evidence-based. What do I mean by this? An evidence-based questionnaire is one which is developed based on existing empirical evidence, theoretical frameworks, or existing validated measurement skills. So to develop a questionnaire, there are two possible approaches that you can do that. So we're going to begin with the first approach. With the first approach, you can develop the questionnaire by adapting the items for your questionnaire from literature. So let's make it simple for us to understand. So I'm going to use this example. So let's go straight into this example and let me illustrate what I mean. Yes, so as you can see, this questionnaire, the researcher wanted to examine skilled labor productivity in building construction survey questions, and you can see the demographic information which has been developed. Depending on what you are investigating, will determine the demographic information to include in yours. This researcher found gender, age, position, working experience, and type of construction firm to be appropriate for a study. And when you come to the section B, here the researcher wanted to examine the extent factors affect skilled labor productivity at construction sites. Here the researcher used a 5-point Likert scale. So these are the items, and these items were generated not from the researcher's mind. They are evidence-based items. You can confirm this by, let me go to the literature review of this research. So as you can see, this is a literature review the person conducted, and you can see on-site operation of obsolete machinery to be the factors, plants and equipment in short supply on the job site. These are the factors in literature review that the researcher explored. So when you get to the chapter 4, when you are doing your discussion, after you come up with your findings, you can compare and contrast with literature because your items are evidence-based. So that is why it is very important that you focus on certain evidence-based questions. The second approach is to adapt a questionnaire for another study which is similar to yours, and you just modify the items to fit the context of your study. So let me illustrate with another example for us to get it. For the second approach, the researcher adapted from another study. Here, the researcher was assessing the critical factors for the implementation of procurement in Ghana. And these are the demographic data the researcher included. Yes, and when you come to the critical factors, you can see that the researcher included some critical factors. Yes, so here, the researcher stated in the chapter 3 that he adapted from another study. So let's check the study to see. Yes, so this is the study that he adapted from. So the study is a blending CSRA, or here you can see that the factors which are listed here are similar to the questionnaires that I showed you. So this is how you can generate the items for your study. So I've taught you two approaches. You adapt from another study similar to yours, or you generate the items from literature. Yes, so I believe the two approaches that I explained are very clear. In case you don't understand, you can still send me a message for further clarification, which I will be glad to offer my little assistance. I believe you found this video useful. So as for more content like this, until next time, bye-bye.